I almost quit YouTube. Assalamu alaikum, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel if it's the first time watching my videos. I'm Arsha Sultana. Basically, I love reading books, and more than reading books, I love talking about reading the books. Hence, I have this channel. So, if you relate to it, do subscribe. And so, today I'm going to open my griefs case and share why I almost quit YouTube after trying for more than 3 years, more than 4 years, I think. I'm going to share why I started, what are the hurdles I faced, why I stopped posting in the last few months altogether, what are my next plans moving on. Let's get started. Why I started YouTube channel was I started in 2022. I presume I started because I wanted to promote my book. In 2022, I self published a poetry collection which I wrote during my teenage years in my college. When I was going through one of the darkest points of my life, I wrote poems and I published it. I had 72 poems talking about all the things that I have been through, and I wanted to share it. And back then, I didn't have any social media account as such, so for me, YouTube was the best source because I used to see all the booktubers, and I thought this is the best platform to share my book. So I started YouTube channel to share my book, and I started posting related videos related to my books. Then I thought, why would people want to buy a book which I'm self promoting? I have to have some authenticity, some credibility that people can rely on. So I started to share more books that I read, more classics that I read, more non-fiction books that I read, and that's how this all journey started. And later I did try other stuff because I thought just making videos about books is too overwhelming because I am more than books. I have so many hobbies, I have so many areas of interest, and just posting about books felt like I'm niching down myself way too much, and I started posting other stuff which didn't go well over time. And I was advised that YouTube is not a talent show. YouTube is just a place where you have to first build authenticity, credibility, and relate to the people before you venture out to the other stuff of your life. So best it is to niche down, though it sounds harsh, but that's the best way to go about YouTube. So I niched down again back to making books videos, and I archived all the videos other than books. That's what happened. And in the last few months, I have been focused more on growing my YouTube, and I started posting 2 videos per week. And I was reading books which are trending because I wanted my videos to be more relatable, videos which people of a broad range can watch. And that's how I think it started going down the lane. And while chasing the perfectionism, I related the very thing that made video making fun is to add my humanity into it, actually, and the human element. And when I removed that human element, it made the video generic. I started using AI scripts. The whole process started to feel more like a task, more like a show to me, rather than something that I enjoyed, rather than something that I make for fun, for passion. And I felt like I was not sharing my authentic thoughts of the books and just reading off a script, which I was literally doing. But it felt tiring to do that. It felt like a walk up the hill. So I completely stopped making the videos. I thought I will take a quick, small break and try to understand where this is leading me to. And while that was happening, I was also facing a reading slump. I was picking up books and I didn't want to keep on reading any of the books, so I stopped reading altogether. I was avoiding reading of any type, no books, no articles, no essays, no type of any media which involved reading as a task. I was not even reading my case laws, but I again started reading. I did shoot 2 3 videos which I wanted to post. I started editing them, but I never posted them yet because, again, I think they are too boring. It doesn't have, I don't know, somewhere along the lines my inferior complex kind of show ups in the video. I talk a lot about my griefs. I open up my grief case a lot in those videos. I talk a lot. That was the thing that my parents used to hear in all of the parents teacher meetings, but I think that's the thing that makes me me. And I'm going to keep on talking more. After all these, there was also the pressure to kind of keep up with the algorithm, to keep on posting videos, to keep reading what the community was reading. And the pressure was enormous when I compared myself with other creators who were doing amazing in their careers, who were talking perfectly, who were describing books that actually made the viewer want to read the book. I don't know if I can ever achieve that sort of skill, but for now that was the pressure that was piling up for a long time now. Then my my cat died, which was very very disheartening. And Simba didn't die on 23rd June. He dies every single day. Every single day when he's not there on his favorite spot, he dies for me again. When I'm tying my shoelaces, he's not coming to play with them and he dies again. When I see his food bowl, he's not there eating his food, he dies again. When I pull out his favorite treat and he's not there, he dies again. So that's another thing that that's another thing that my cat dies every single day. The day when he died, actually, I felt nothing, but after that, every single day he dies for me all over again. And that's grief, I guess. Okay. Then came the last year of my college. With before I even realized, 4 years have gone by and I have done nothing. So now I have to get back into that. I have to get started. I have to read more. I have to do internships now, and I'm going to court, and which is overwhelming. Okay, it's very crowded all the time. I don't know why there is so much crowd in courts. I hate that. I'm trying to get used to that environment. Then there was the reading slump which I was going through. There was a lot that was happening in the last couple of months, and it was emotionally and physically draining. But the lesson I learned through all of this experience is that I need YouTube or the content creation itself too complicated for me. I set the highest possible standards for me, even though I know I'm nowhere near it. I am trying. I have to. Every expert was once a beginner. I just have to start. But I'm always comparing myself to the bestest versions of the other people, because why am I not able to produce those kind of videos? Why are my videos so boring? And why am I talking too much? But the lesson was that I made it too complicated. I was chasing perfectionism in ways which I can never phantom right now, because I'm still learning. That was one thing which I learned through all of these days of self reflection. And I also realized how much I just loved making videos, how much I missed talking to the camera, looking at no one in particular, and talking about every wild thing that pops up in my brain so that I can edit them out. Basically, you don't know the kind of stuff I have just cut off from the videos. There were so many moments, there were so many chitter chatter stuff that I just deleted because they seemed a little too boring for me. And then there was also books. I missed talking about books. I missed sharing my thoughts about books. One silver lining of this event was that there were people who actually cared about my videos. People were commenting, DMing, and asking me, even in real life, why am I not posting? When is my next video coming out? What is about? When am I shooting something extra special? Thank you so much for everyone who has showed support and keep coming the praise. I love the music. It's music to my ears. And just, yeah, that was amazing. That was the silver lining of the whole roller coaster, that people actually care about my videos. It's good. It's enthralling. It's dangerously addictive. Okay, life is never going to be simpler or easier. The more I grow up, the more responsibilities are going to be added to my bucket list, to my wish list, to my to-do list. There are so many things that keep on piling up, and I cannot wait for a time when everything in life is under control, or when I'm done with playing all the responsibilities and all the rules. That is never going to happen. This is not a fiction book. This is not a series where there was a happy moment, then there's a climax, and now they can go back to the normal life. No, there's always tons of things that are happening, and there is also tons of things that are going to come up, and each time the challenges are going to get harder. But the thing is, I am going to get better as well. So I thought, I'm going to be balancing out. I'm not going to wait until I find a perfect time to post a video. I'm going to make it more simpler for me. I'm going to do what is more doable for me. So here's the plan. I'm going to simplify my videos, and try to post at least once a week. I'm planning to post every Monday night so that I can spend the whole weekend editing the videos, shooting, editing, and everything. You can expect a video every Monday here onwards. Do bear with me because the videos are not gonna be perfect. That's all. I just wanted to have a very quick chat while my tea was brewing, and I think it's one now. That was all that I wanted to say, and your support matters a lot to me. Even a single like, even a single comment, everything that you do can will actually definitely will make me feel better and better and better. If you have been waiting for a sign to start that particular task again which you have been avoiding for a long time, maybe this is the sign for you to do start it again. And it's really fun. I had a lot of fun while filming this video, while I did nothing but just sit and talk and weep out. Maybe I think I should talk to a therapist. Therapy is expensive, but I guess content creation is cheaper, so I'll be doing this from now on. Thanks for watching till the end. Thank you for listening. Thank you for lending your ears for me for so far. See you in next. Allah Hafiz.